Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going testing something really special, the Jansno X60 electric bike. If you ever dream of having a bike that behaves almost like a motorcycle, then the Jansno X60 could be your ticket to that story. On the paper it sounds like a monster, a dual motor with up to 1500 watt of power, a battery that can take you over 80 kilometers on a full electric mode, and the massive 20x4 tires that swallows any terrain. But what does it actually mean in the real world? Is it worth the money? And is this a really monster they make it out to be? All that and more right after the intro. When the Jansno X60 arrived, then first thing I noticed was how huge the box was. Literally, I felt like was unpacking a mini motorbike. Everything inside was well protected, sponges, nylon, laces. With the e-bike in a package, we also received this smaller box in which we find a lot of additional things. Display with the control commands, left and right direction indicators, pedals, hand pump in a case of emergency, extra smartphone holder, steel cable with the lock for locking the bike, set of keys for tightening screws, multifunctional set of tools that will help us assemble a bicycle, and finally the charger with the corresponding U adapter. And that was the equipment you got with this electric bike. Assembly, pure pleasure, easy and fast. When you first see the Jansno X60, it's clear that this is not ordinary electric bike. Its robust design with the steel frame and the massive 20-inch tires immediately gives the impression of strength and readiness for all terrains. The bike comes in an elegant blue color with details in white and brown, which gives an interesting and sophisticated look. Under the hood, if we can call this massive construction that way, hides a real electric beast. When we activate two brushless motors with a button, one of the front and one of the rear wheel, with a total power of up to 1500 watts and 120 Newton meters, this allows for a maximum speed of about 35 kilometers per hour. And no, these are not just the numbers on paper, you can feel it as soon as you turn the throttle. Instant acceleration without hesitation, as if someone is pulling you forward. Thanks to this dual configuration, this bike behaves like an off-roader regardless of whatever you are, a narrow city hill, a forest path or sand, simply it goes. You press the gas and the bike goes as if nothing is difficult for it. Compared to the ordinary e-bikes that have a single motor, the Jansno X60 is like a sports SUV among electric bikes. Not only do you feel that raw power under your feet, but it also gives you security. Of course, if you don't need a speed and like to ride relaxed, you will be driven with only one motor turned on. And while the electric drive does most of the work, the X60 has not forgotten about the classical mechanics. There is reliable Shimano 7-speed transmission, a system that every cyclist from recreation to serious riders know. Those 7 gears don't sound like much, but they're perfectly spaced out. The gear shift is precise and easily shifted using the twist lever on the right side of the handlebar. Combined with the electric motor and the pedal assist system, this Shimano gear shift gives you complete control. It feels like you have another layer of customization, whether you want to save battery, pedal more or simply enjoy riding at your own pace. The 48-watt 23-amp-hour battery is housed inside this frame and with the open storage design in the frame of the bike. It is always visible from the top. Of course, this e-bike with its weight of about 40 kilograms is not something you would want to carry around your apartment upstairs. So when the battery runs out, you lift this cover, unlock the battery with the key, take it outside and take it with you to recharge. Likewise, when you charge it, you simply put it back and you are ready to ride. With this high capacity battery, according to the manufacturer's data, in pedal assist mode, you can expect a range of up to 193 kilometers, while in full electric driving mode, the range is about 80 kilometers. Now the LCD screen located right in front of you, right in the middle of a steering wheel, is detailed with information in color and very practical. One of the tricks that really pleasantly surprised me about this bike is the NFC card system. The bike comes with 2 cards, which literally functions as a smart key. After you press the power button, you can't just turn the gas, you have to slide the NFC card right under the LCD screen. When you touch it, you hear the beep, the screen activates, and only then does the bike become ready to ride. So without the card there is no riding, and that's a great thing in terms of security. If someone tries to steal the bike, they won't get far unless they have your card. The screen uses a high contrast display, letters and numbers on a black background, just what you need when you are on the move. The numbers are large, legible, there are no unnecessary animations or confusion. It shows you current speed in real time, how much battery is left, total distance, which mode you are using. All this information is literally at your fingertips, and you can charge it with the click of button on the handlebars without any effort. Now, hydraulic disc brakes, one of those things you don't notice when they are good, but definitely you feel where they are not. With the Jansno X60 bike, the brakes are present on both wheels, and believe me, when you squeeze the lever, it feels like you pulled the anchor. These hydraulic brakes are a huge difference compared to the mechanical ones. They are easy to press, more precise, and do not require much force from your hand. And now we come to one of these things that make the Jansno X60 so powerful and versatile. Its huge, almost motorcycle-like tires measuring 20 by 4 inches. Such fat tires are not just for show. These tires literally swallow everything: gravel, sand, mud, trails. Thanks to its within, you get a huge contact surface with the ground, which means stability when riding even in the higher speeds. And the comfort, incredible. These tires naturally absorb shock and vibration from the surface. The ride is soft and comfortable. And yes, they look brutal. They literally attract attention wherever you go. One of the things you immediately feel when riding the X60 is its double suspension. The front fork and rear shock absorber work together to make the ride soft and controlled even on demanding terrain. The front suspension absorbs the shocks from the handlebars. The rear shock absorber, located under the seat, further calms the ride and protects your back from shaking. Together they literally flatter the terrain beneath you. And speaking of comfort, this long motorcycle style comfortable seat also contributes to this, where there is even a room for 2 people in case of need. Can the X60 pull such weight? Of course, because it has a rider load capacity of up to 150 kilograms. The massive front and rear LED lights are nicely integrated into the overall impression of the bike. The main headlight is a wide beam and quite bright. The rear light is red and has a brake light function. It automatically lights up brighter when you press the brake, which is a huge plus for safety. This e-bike has turn signals located next to the headlight. They are quite visible. With one click on the controller, you activate them. Super practical, especially when riding in a city. You can let other road users know which way you are going to turn. There are also solid plastic mudguards which not only protect against mud and water splashes but also look serious. Now let's talk about what you feel when you sit on this bike, comfort and riding position. And with the Jansno X60 it's a real pleasure. The seat is a large, wide and soft, really like a pillow. It has this retro motorcycle vibe, but with the modern comfortable padding that protects your backside even on long rides. We rode for almost 3 hours without needing to stretch. It's like sitting on the light scooter, except you pedal when you want to. The handlebars are wide and slightly curved towards to the rider. Everything is within easy reach. The light button, indicators, riding mode control and even the horn. And one more thing, due its high weight and wide tires, the bike is stable. All this makes it extremely relaxed and pleasant even when riding on bad surfaces. A summary after this ride with the Jansno X60 electric bike that really pleasantly surprised me: a brutal dual motor combined 1500 watts of power, 48 watts 33 amp hour battery, a comfortable seat, 2-layer suspension, smart LCD screen, NFC security system and those thick 20x4-inch tires that literally swallow all terrains under them. All these on one e-bike. It's hard to find a better ratio of power, comfort and practicality, especially in this price range. If you are thinking about buying an electric bike that will serve you both in a city and the off-road adventures, the Jansno X60 is a serious candidate. And what's the best, is currently on a special discount and the link to purchase it is waiting for you below this video in the description. But hurry, stocks are limited and the discount won't last forever. If you like what you saw, don't wait too long, click the link, grab the discount and grab your X60 while you still can. And if you like the content, press like, subscribe and the bell, because I'm already testing new electric bikes for you. Until then, ride smart, ride safe and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.